Hey there, champions. This is Miss Gardner. And today we are going to continue to work on our knowledge of base 10 blocks. Last week we talked a lot about base 10 blocks and place value. And today we are going to keep doing that, but we are going to add something. We are going to learn how to subtract one and add one to our base 10 blocks using base 10 blocks. So as you can see on your screen, we have some base 10 blocks, some rods and dots, and over here I've written -1 or take away 1 and +1 or add 1. All right, so the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to count and see how many base 10 blocks I have. Okay, let's count. 10, 20, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, or you could write it like, you could count your ones first. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Put your 4 in the ones place. And for your tens place, we could go over and count how many tens you have. 1, 2, 3. So I put a 3 in my tens place. So remember, I've got a 4 in my ones place because I have 4 ones, and I have 3 in my tens place because I have 3 sets of 10. So 10, 20, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. Okay, so now what we're going to do, we're just going to take one more step. We've counted our base 10 blocks, which you guys already know how to do. We're just going to take one more step, and we are going to subtract 1. Well, you already know how to say 34 minus 1, right? And we are just going to show it using our base 10 blocks. So if I have 34 and I want to take away 1, I'm going to use my base 10 blocks over here, and I am going to simply, easy peasy lemon squeezy, just take 1 away. So I'm going to bring 1 down here. So now I have 1, 2, 3 in my ones place. So I'm going to come over here. I'm going to write the number 3 in my ones place. And let's count our groups of 10. 1, 2, 3. It's still 3. So I have a 3 in my ones place and a 3 in my tens place. So now I know that 34 minus 1 is 33. And I used my base 10 blocks. Okay, let's go back because now we're going to add 1 to 34. So we're back to our original base 10 blocks where I have 10, 20, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. And I am going to add 1. So easy peasy lemon squeezy, you know how to say 34 plus 1. We're just going to add 1 block in our ones place, just 1 block to see what we get. Ready? 10, 20, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. When we write it, I want you guys to make sure when you are adding your base 10 blocks, you want to start with your ones. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 goes in my ones place. And I have 1, 2, 3 sets of 10. So I know I have a 3 in my tens place. We'll go ahead and we can write a little equal sign if that helps us. Okay, so here we are. We have 34. We added 1 in our ones place to make 35. We had 34, and we subtracted 1 in our ones place, and we got 33. All right, let's try one more. Let me get my screen back. Okay, if I have, let's make a bigger number here because 34 was not a huge number, and I know that some of you are struggling a little bit with the bigger numbers. So let's put quite a few groups of 10, and then Okay. Now I'm going to just write over here one less and one more. Oh, sorry, that should be a 1. Let me see if I can erase it here. There we go. Okay, so one less and one more. I'm even going to put a little equal sign next to it just to make it a little bit, a little more visually friendly. Okay, let's go ahead and count our base 10 blocks to see what number they represent. So here we go. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 groups of 10, and 1, 2, 3 ones. I'm going to put my 3 in my ones place, my 6 in my tens place, and my 3 in my ones place to make the number 63. Well, let's double count, double check ourselves. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 61, 62, 63. All right. We are going to subtract 1, or say 1 less than 63 using our base 10 blocks. So we know how to say 63, take away 1, just with numbers, but we're going to use our base 10 blocks. So easy peasy lemon squeezy. I have 63. I want to take 1 away. So all I'm going to do is come up here and take away one of my dots in my ones place. So let's go back and see, what did I end up with? Let's look at our ones. I have 1, 2. So I have 2 ones. So I'm going to put a 2 in my ones place. And then how many groups of 10 do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 here. So let's double check. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 61, 62. So now I know that 63, take away 1, or 1 less than 63, is 62. Good job. Okay, now we've got to go back to our original 63. So let me move my dot back up here. So now I have 63 again. I'm going to add 1 to 63, or say 1 more than 63. All right, easy peasy lemon squeezy. We know that 63 plus 1 is 64 if we did that mental math in our head, but I want you to show me with your base 10 blocks. So if I'm adding 1 to 63, all I need to do is come over, take one of my dots, put it with my ones, and let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so now I need to put a 4 in my ones place. There we go. And how many groups of 10s do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I put a 6 in my 10s place. All right, so now I know that 63 plus 1 equals 64, or 63, 1 more than 63 is 64. And we've done it using our base 10 blocks. All right, good job, guys. We are going to continue doing this with your seesaw activity and have so much fun.